Our family was recently hosted by Knott's Berry Farm Hotel. That being said, I will give you an honest review of how our family experienced this 3-star resort, including, of course, a full property tour. If you've never come across any of my videos before, my name is Clarissa and I am a certified autism travel professional, but I am also a mom with a kiddo on the spectrum. One of the first major things I loved in terms of accessibility is the fact that the vending machines and ice machines are located very close to the elevator. So if you requested a room a little bit further away from the elevator, you would not have the burden of noise associated with these machines and the elevator for that matter, making this a very sensory-friendly experience. All of the rooms do come standard with a mini fridge. However, the mini fridge does not have a freezer section, so if you are a breastfeeding or pumping mom, please keep this in mind when you're planning your trip. This is, however, convenient if you are traveling with medical items that need to be refrigerated, and of course, snacks. Going back to sensory relief, I love the fact that the harsh overhead lighting did not exist in this room. There were tons of secondary lighting options and dimmable lighting options, which was very soothing and calming indeed. There is also tons of available storage, so if you are like me and you like to unpack, this is ideal. Another item for the pros column is the unlimited free Wi-Fi. At our most recent stays lately, we've noticed that they limit you sometimes to 2 or 3 devices, which of course, traveling with a family of multiple device users is not an ideal situation and does not make for a very happy stay. This luckily is not the case at the Knott's Hotel, and you can rest assured that there is plenty of amazing spots to charge all of your devices right next to the beds on either side. This is also great for any medical equipment that you may need to plug in next to your bed, like a CPAP machine, for example. These beautiful details make me feel like everything was meticulously thought out about these rooms, and that carries through to the bathroom area as well. As you can see, the bathroom sink is separate from the toilet area, which I love for cleaning bottles or medical supplies. This is always a good feature to have. I also love the fact that there is plenty of storage underneath that you can use for either storing some bags, some toiletry items, or if you need to sit down in front of the vanity, there's room for your legs. There are tons of other amenities like the iron and ironing board, which is fantastic. But I also especially love the fact that you can get boysenberry bath products inside of the bathrooms already, in case you forgot to pack something, but I personally loved using these just for the smell of it. There is certainly a lot of beautiful rustic decor items tying this back to the roots of it being an actual farm, but that does not count out all of the modernization, like this incredible vanity, which I was completely obsessed with. These rooms are incredibly family friendly, and that goes for large families or large groups of people as well, since there are some rooms that have an adjoining feature. A friend of mine recently stayed as well, and she was gracious enough to allow me a look inside of her room, which is the middle suite of 3 possible adjoining rooms. This is a slightly larger room, allowing for up to 6 guests, and has a comfortable little seating area as well as a bar/kitchenette area. In this bathroom, however, you get a large corner shower instead of a bath shower combo. Let's venture out into the rest of the resort since there is plenty more to see. This also brings me to the next item in the pros column, which is 24-hour service at the front desk. They also have concierge service as well as porters to help you with your luggage. Even though Knott's is a full-fledged destination within itself, with tons to do and see, this is actually a great option to stay off-property for the Disney California parks as well, since they do offer a complimentary shuttle service to the Disney and Disney California Adventure parks. And since theme parks are the major draw to staying at the Knott's Berry Farm Hotel, it is only fitting that they not only have a steam room, but also a sauna within their fitness center to help those achy bones. And even though you're probably already getting all of your steps in with either theme park or water park days, there is a full amazing fitness center for you to utilize during your stay. In all honesty, I am not the person to work out during my vacation. However, my husband did enjoy this facility very much. As a hotel guest, you will have access to the private pool area, including this amazing splash pad that is perfect for kids of all ages. Since you're probably getting a lot of clothes either wet or dirty, you can also take advantage of their on-site guest laundry facility. As far as towels are concerned though, you needn't worry. There are towels available not only at the pool area, but also inside of the fitness area. Let's, however, go back inside for a bit of shopping at Berry Place. I have already alluded to the fact earlier in the video that I am a sucker for boysenberry bath products, and luckily for all of us, there are tons of boysenberry products to choose from. Right next door is the on-site restaurant, the 30 Acres Kitchen. This restaurant is also connected to the Starbucks as well as the lobby bar. We were fortunate enough to enjoy breakfast here every morning of our stay, which is the perfect start to any day. There are plenty of a la carte options to choose from, and of course there is room service, but we enjoyed the breakfast buffet. Knott's is very well known for their delectable food, and breakfast here was no different. There were tons of amazing options, but out of privacy, I did not film any more than this. You will have to see it for yourself. Of course, the decor was on par with the rest of the beautiful remodel that recently took place. Everything was exceptionally well decorated with a hint of nostalgia and a touch of modern, beautiful farm chicness. Quite honestly, it is a little bit difficult to put into words exactly how stunning this place is. It really is the perfect blend of farmhouse chic while also being elevated and elegant and luxurious at the same time. One of the things that really stood out to me though about the decor is the fact that you kind of feel like you are an invited guest in somebody's home. Not only are there trinkets scattered throughout, but also old photographs showing the humble beginnings of a family business. I especially love the large portrait right next to the lobby bar of Walter and Cordelia Knott, in the perfect spot for us to raise a toast and say thank you to all that they started, which in a great part is most of Orange County and theme parks as we know it. I have already lightly touched on the subject that this is a perfect place for large groups, but they also have 8 meeting rooms, including an 8,400 square foot ballroom, making this the perfect space for events. Whether you're planning a wedding, a convention, or even just a team builder, there are on-site event staff ready to help you plan the perfect experience. Full transparency, it was extremely difficult for me to try and find anything at all to put in the cons columns. This was a very heavy pros kind of list. However, if I had to nitpick at anything at all, I would say the only thing that would have made our stay slightly better is if the shuttle service also extended to both the Knott's and Soak City parks. Even though it is very close by, it can be a lot with young kids or if you have mobility issues, so this definitely would have made the experience slightly better. They have this wonderful delivery service for breakfast in the morning. However, the breakfast vouchers do not cover this service. It would be nice if there was a breakfast voucher alternative and have that option as well for those guests who maybe need to dine in the room when they're having a particularly difficult morning with young ones or with other medical issues that they may have. Honestly, these are the only 2 things that I could think of that were possible cons, but honestly, that is just additional services that could be added in the future to make this resort even more exceptional than it already is. When staying at the Knott's Berry Farm Hotel, you really feel like you are in, for the lack of a better word, the Knott's bubble. You are in close proximity to not only one of the best theme parks in the United States, but also a fantastic water park. You are also not limited to the shopping and dining experiences inside of the hotel, because just steps away is a sort of downtown area that has plenty of shopping and dining experiences. We found the walk to and from the parks to be extremely relaxing and such a pleasant experience, even with little ones. Even though we are semi-local and annual pass holders, we found so many new things to look at and enjoy. This is definitely worth the experience. I highly recommend booking a night or 3, and definitely checking out Soak City before it closes at the end of the summer. You can bundle and save. There are tons of amazing packages available with hotel stays included. And definitely check out at the moment the food festival for summer nights going on at Knott's. And if you happen to be watching this video at a time where it is not the summer, trust me when I say there's always some sort of festival that makes going to Knott's well worth it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this overview, and please see our blog for more.